Okay, I think we're up. If there's someone here, let me know if you can actually hear me or not. Otherwise, we'll give it a few minutes for a few more to pop in and me finish cleaning up my desk. Hi, Mariah. Wifey. Ah, wait, where is it? Hi, wifey. I didn't make my coffee. One sec. Shameless plug. I am alive somehow. We're going to make some coffee together. You get to see my weird knees. But Tori, why do you have to bring out that sort of measure device? Because I'm autistic as fuck. That's why. I swear, Parker stole my straw again. There it is. Against all odds. She didn't steal my straw. Good news. Let's see here. I need the milk. And which concentrate is open? All right. So, I have a friend who has a coffee business, and I'm a fucking addict. Yes. And I'm tired. And my brain is everywhere. So we're going to make a coffee. Coffee. I put about 2 ounces in, which might be the rest of this, actually. Hello? Yeah, that's the rest of that bottle. I might have bought some more this weekend. And then I'm a monster, and I like mine sweet. We're using the Banana Dan, which, guess what? It's banana flavored. And then 8 ounces of milk. Yeah. So I completely forgot to get the stitch markers to them. So that's just going to be a... Oh, no. Multiple packages in the mail. Whatever shall you do? All right. And about 8 ounces of milk. Although they're like, mix it butter and add creamer. Hello. And I'm like, milk. In my pretty little cup with my disaster behind me, but it's fine. All the Happy Meal. We love Happy Meal. All right, let me go put these things up and then get some ice. But if you're a coffee addict like me, I put the link for this stuff in my description box. So have at it. In fact, I had to pick up some more this weekend while we were at Pins of Pride because I ran out of the office. Or maybe I'm stocking up the office. I don't know. In either case, I've got more for the office. All right. I have water. I have tea from lunch. And now I have a coffee. I think I have enough fluids. And an empty bladder. But we already knew that was a requirement. All right, it's been a few minutes. Yes, I do need to do some refining for this setup. I'm not happy with this, but the Alex drawers finally came back in stock, and I did really well yesterday. So I ordered a set of the Alex drawers to go here and neaten this up. And that is a disaster in progress right there. But this is the basic setup. There's just got to be some refining. Like, that's got to change up. We're probably going to make that today. And that mess ain't going to live there. Then I got to figure out how I want this camera angle too. All right, my little agents of chaos. Hey, hi, hello. it has been months. I probably should have looked up the actual last time I did this, but yeah, it's been a minute. You got Capri Suns in a bottle and water and soda. You know how to do it, Cheyenne. So the house rules are in the description box. Y'all are my agents of chaos, and I love that. So let's go over the house rules real quick. We take a shot, preferably not alcohol, because we will die of alcohol poisoning every time we hear Mrs. Cryptid cough. Hydration check requires sharing what song is in your head. Posture check if I drop something, and we have to take a stretch break if there's a cat cameo, whether it's audio or visual. Because I live in this, one, it becomes white noise, or two, I don't know if you actually hear it. Really? We just started. So I'm going to need someone in the chat to call it out when it happens. Yes, we are going to get so hydrated. Our kidneys are going to love us. Which, when you think about it, urine is filtered blood. Do vampires have a pissing kink? And welcome to the vibe of tonight's thing. Already stretching. All right, so happy day 160 of the regime. How are y'all holding up? Ooh, dinner. What's for dinner, Cheyenne? And when do I need to be there? I'm going to scoot my chair down a bit. So we are going to work on some aliens, maybe do just one. And then that lovely Lego set, Ghost sent to me for my birthday. I'm holding up. That's debatable. It's either holding up or holding it down. They both work. Unless if you're waterboarding somebody, and that's different. Different thing entirely. All right, we are going to be doing a pattern by Handmade by Nikhil. I also have that linked in the description box. It's their mini alien. I can't keep these in stock. PB&J fruit, you're having chili. Aw, thanks, babe. Mariah, I will not answer that so that I'm not an accomplice. But yeah. Get this started. But yeah, I took 5 of these mini aliens yesterday, and all 5 sold. And generally, I don't think I've been having any aliens left over from any of my markets. Pigs. Okay, Cheyenne. We know that pigs are the way that you dispose of items. It's fine. I get it. Waterboarding is for interrogation. You can't ask them questions if they're dead unless you have a necromancer. Or a medium. But that's besides the point. Your FBI agent can get over it. If he doesn't like the channel, he can change it. But man, it has been an interesting past few months. Without getting into too much detail, we will just say busy, chaotic, and mental health. Proved you right? Proved you right how? No, Cheyenne. Necromancers and mediums are not easily accessible. Waterboarding is. God damn it, Cheyenne. You know what? I have as much faith in you finding a necromancer who is available. The same amount of faith I have in you microwaving French toast sticks. I do. Aren't you supposed to be cooking your kids some dinner or something? Or assembling their PB&Js? What do you mean it's not fair? It's totally fair. And it's 1,000% accurate. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Oh my God. What are y'all working on tonight? I can never remember where to put the feet. I think it's 4, 5, and 5. 5, 5, and 4. You say she loves them, but does she know anything better? All she knows is yours. Puppies. Ooh, what pattern? Your slasher blanket. Love it. You're getting your Palm Street orders in order. Orders in order. Ooh, that's right. You've been killing it over there, haven't you? I've got the account. I've got the approval to go live. You accidentally wrote one yesterday. You accidentally wrote a pattern. I'm going to equate that to basically the same as a guy who didn't cheat, just accidentally fell into someone else. Oh, it was supposed to be a cat. Oh, that'd be one mad cat. Oh, that's the wrong pattern. I pulled up the leggy scaly, not the alien. Ah, I was wrong. It was 5, 4, 5. Okay. 3, 4, 5. I still have a hoard of Bernat, but as I'm working through it, I'll be replacing it with Premier Basics Chanel. With the death of Joanne's, R.I.P., rest in peace. You just really can't get it at good of a deal with Michaels. Accidentally slippage. What the fuck did I do? So yeah, it'll be more Premier. Which they have this beautiful kiwi color that I have loved using from Aliens. Oh. Yep, accidentally slippage. Oh no, don't know how that happened. I just fell down the stairs and accidentally. Men. Yeah, but yesterday was Pincer Pride. I would say today's been a lazy day, but then I messaged my friend the whole, I feel conflicted, and then I listed off everything I did. I'm like, oh, maybe I'm not being lazy. Maybe I've actually gotten a lot of shit done. Hold on. But yeah, I sold out over half inventory yesterday. It's great. I'm not going to go into too many details about the selling of things. I hopefully will do that in a video, and if not, it'll be a future live that I'll spill the details on. And I honestly didn't think it would go that hard. So I signed up for 5 markets in July. Good news is 3 of them are indoors. All right. I keep smearing stuff on my glasses. We're going to raw dog it. Maybe not. So I've got a market this upcoming Saturday. It's a cryptid market. Cheyenne, your bias is biased. So I have 2 Fresno night crawlers. That's all I have for cryptids. Yes, I know it's facts. You are very happy with this information. I am well aware. Besides, how can you not have a bias for your crochet wifey? Just saying. So yeah. Also, beware, I'll probably be hanging out in the Refined Vibes Discord a lot for the lounge for body doubling all evenings this week, or begging someone to do a phone call with me. Yes, and I'm trying not going to do what I did at the retreat, where I cranked it out so freaking hard that my hands were out of commission for 3 days afterwards. Cannot do a repeat of that. So I've got to pace myself, which drives my ADHD nuts. I'm like, what do you mean pace myself? I'm capable of it. I can do that. Absolutely. We'll be fine. Another lies. Is anyone else looking for Burnett Ultra? We will fight and not the fun way. I will make it the fun way, Cheyenne. You won't tell me no. But yeah, my Cryptid market is thankfully it's nighttime and it's indoors and air conditioning. And it's going to be the 5th, the 12th, and the 19th. And then I will have Palafox Market South the 12th and the 26th. So I'm not saying what I just read. So one of those days is a double market. I am going to be working on taking better care of myself. So I'm probably going to schedule a pedicure for the 13th, if there's a place open for that. Take care of my feetsies after an all-dayer. Which, if you count it as maintenance and don't do every single one, you can count those off as a business expense, y'all. Which I have an appointment with Kate this week, and we're going to do a Cryptid set. I am hella excited. And with the profits and whatnot from yesterday, I am treating myself to a little bit of shopping, online shopping, because I don't like going to the stores. So Harper's got to help me with the measuring tape later to make sure I get the right stuff. Also, we may not hear Harper too much tonight. Mrs. Cryptid is... I fucked up. Mrs. Cryptid is gaming with some friends, and so she's actually taking it to another room. So that means if we do hear her coughing, she really needs to go take her breathing treatment. At some point, I need to tell you family drama. It's a brand new game to her, too. So this afternoon was spent, I believe, on a call with a couple of the friends to help her build her character sheet. And, oh my God, she was so adorable and so nerdly happy. I loved it. It is a joy to watch her get thrilled and excited about something. And I also can't wait to hear her info dump tomorrow on the way to work. So that means I might actually have to call more hydration checks, which means I'll have to pay attention. Pay attention. We don't do that around here. Hold on a second. The arms are crooked. Time to frog. Ribbit, ribbit. Thankfully, it was the same row that I was on, not a new row. So, not crying this time. We'll save that for the next one. But yeah, I like using Handmade by Nikel's pattern because it's cute and it's quick. Also, she is currently having a 35% off sale. Tons of market prep friendly patterns there. I love them. Majority of my cryptids come from her. Wait, are we just not going to line up today? The fuck? Grr. Arg. 0 out of 10. Do not recommend. You saw nothing. Oh, no, you saw the sale. Yes, you saw the sale. You should go buy things from the sale. Speaking of, Cheyenne, what you sent me, instead of buying a bundle, I bought some individuals, and they are on the docket to work up this week. My friend suggested applying to a festival, a seafood festival, and it's a 3-day event. It's at the end of September. Don't yell at me yet. I've got time. But I wanted to get 2, 3, 4. Why are you being so cunty? No, fine. No, we're going to do 3. Fight me. It requires photos for the application. So I want to do some market specific items in order to get photos of to send them. So yeah. That's one market. No, you are forbidden. All right. Like, I don't even know if I'm going to FaceTime you, Cheyenne. I am that concerned for your health. Absolutely not. 0 out of 10. Do not recommend. For Cheyenne, the answer is no. That's still not lining up. I'm about to yeet this. So, speaking of Henry Badichel's patterns, I have Bernat Extra in white. And I was thinking of doing her leggy skelly in that and seeing how big it'd be worked up. Because I think the skeleton would do well at the Cryptid market too. Birthday was definitely better this year than last. That is a mental health issue for me, but hey, let's break that taboo and discuss, although I will not go into details today, just that it went pretty well. I had people in my life that checked in on me and made sure things were good. So, and when I told my therapist about it, she read me to filth. The line that I remember the best was, you mean telling people what you need works? Actually communicating with your community and telling them the best ways to take care of you will get you the desired results? Go figure. And I was like, hey, you're being loud. You're being loud. Stop it. Did I go too far? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're good. Hi, Brittany. How are you? Hi, Marie. Wait, what did I miss? Hi, Mariah. Hi, Maria. I know, right? I'm like, I literally pay her to tell me this shit. I'm like, nah. That sounds like I'm a masochist or something. I don't know. I lost my bratty stitch marker. Where did it go? I think this is still currently my favorite stitch marker. My friend, Dr. Mariah, made it. And it is a little jar of skulls with the word brat. And thank you, Maria. All right, I was going to put the stitch marker on here, so I didn't lose my spot. And I think I've already lost my spot. What are y'all up to tonight? We have Cheyenne cooking dinner and blanket. We've got Mariah making puppies. We've got Felicia doing orders because she's a badass. We love that for her. I am working on an alien. And then after that, we'll break out the bamboo. Couch rotting after your stitch and sip yesterday. I should probably be doing more couch rotting. But I have used way too many. Oh, hold on. 1, Yes. I did some couch riding this morning. There was some chill. I even let myself have a foot bath. It was nice. Then took Harper out on a date, a lunch date, because we make sure that we connect. It is too easy to ignore her when I get into the crochet groove, and that is not behavior I like to condone in a relationship. So, got to work on it. It's laying hot. Oh, a worry worm. Nice. Where did it go? There it be. A small Dotson. Ooh, fun. Who was it recently that made a bunch of pup dogs? Was that Jessica? Basically, they're wiener dogs in a bun. All right. We are now on the head. After this next round, I'll go ahead and stuff the body. But after this, do we do another alien or do we work on some bamboo? Oh man. So one of my favorite vendors was also at Pins Pride yesterday, Sanders Oddities. The most beautiful oddity creations. And I'd gone over to her booth and I was like, oh man, I want this one and this one and this one. And mind you, apparently I don't have cheap taste. One item was like $155. Another item was $170. Another item was $130. And I was like, absolutely not. If I have a good day, I can buy one of these fuckers. And the one I ended up getting was a glass casket piece, background with moss, with a snake skeleton and a dragonfly. And it won me over because of the dragonfly. If it's a butterfly, meh. Moth, I'm listening. Dragonfly, take my money. This upcoming work week is a 3-day work week. President of our university gave us Thursday off, and we were already going to be closed on Friday. And so another 4-day weekend, yeah. But I will probably actually finish setting up this space. I know, right? Hold on, I'm getting my stitches mixed up. Let me get through this round real quick. But yeah, I plan on setting this space up, getting the Alex drawers built. They should be showing up on Thursday, and then getting my art up on that wall. Well, the art that I have purchased up on that wall, and maybe some of my own. We have not made the Lego. The Lego will be after the alien. Hi, Alyssa. And we're going to be doing that bamboo set that Ghost sent. You lost track of time on shift. It's almost like you're working or something. Oh my God. But yeah, I want to break out all the art that I bought from local artists and get this wall full. Might have to go shopping for some frames, but you know, I did pretty good this weekend. I can do that. I have not stuffed the body of this yet. I need to do that. Oh, so this morning I tried out a different mini Bigfoot pattern. Hello, Martha. How are you? And it's from the Yarning Portal, and I really like it. It's a free pattern from the Yarning Portal. I had a pay pattern for a little one, but whenever I worked it up, it looked like a monkey. And people will be like, oh, why do you have a monkey with the cryptids? I'm like, read the tag, it's not a monkey. So I'm rotating off of that one, and I'm going to try this one. How are you tonight, Martha? What are you working on? All right, I need to get stuffing. Oh, look, I have it in a bag. Because I was like, oh, Harper and I will be in the booth yesterday. I can totally get some projects done. I was able to complete some projects before we opened. Oh my God. It was busy and good. I didn't get to watch any of the performances, but I was able to run over to the other building, the sensory friendly building, and get my baked goods. And then run out to the food trucks and get my coffee. Speaking of, we are at 30 minutes hydration check, which means share what song is in your head. And currently, I have the K-pop Demon Hunters entire fucking soundtrack in my head, because why is that a bop? You're pattern testing for Melly? Oh, that's exciting. That frog is hella cute. My little soda pop. No, that's what you're drinking. They did so good. It hits so good. Like, okay, so I watched it. I was like, okay, this is going to be cute. This will be fun. I'm a huge K-pop fan. Whatever. Great. Wonderful. Like, let's go. The belting. Oh my God. The 3-part harmonies. Oh my God. And then afterwards, after watching the movie, I made the mistake of listening to the soundtrack with my headphones on. Meh. Oh, and the dynamics and I'm like, you have no right going this fucking hard. No right at all. Rude. Let me listen to it again. Goosebumps, happy tingles, embarrassed tingles. It was just really good. Mama Duke's audition on AGT is stuck in my head. Oh, I'm gonna have to look that up. I don't watch that show. Nothing bad about it. It's just, I actually don't watch a lot of shows. My autistic act sticks with my comfort shows and just repeat. Don't ask me how many times I've rewatched Firefly. I cannot count it on using both hands. We'll put that. You may have played the soda pop over and over again. I think my favorite is... oh no! Those are the worst. Hold on, I've got to pull it up real quick. Where is the playlist? Dear Spotify, help me out. Because my brain is mixing up the title. What it sounds like. The harmonies and the vocal doubling and the layering. So nice. Yes, I do like Stray Kids. Again, a creature of comfort. I've kind of stuck with my second gen groups, and I am hella out of the loop when it comes to the newer generations. So, back in my day, it was TVXQ, Girls' Generation, Big Bang, 21, U-Kiss. I have more names. My brain is not. Double S 501. Though, when did BTS debut? They have been around for ages. BAP. That group was killer. I was pissed that EXO debuted at the same time because they went with that not human theme as well. How dare you? All right, one more round of this. Twice, although they might be a third gen. I don't know. They've been around for a hot minute. Yeah, I'm a slut for Twice. I basically You know how people have like their K-pop wifeys? I have 3 K-pop wifeys in that group, basically. And they're each very different, but they're amazing, and their vibes, their aura. Oh, bless. I wish them nothing but the best. So yeah, just trying to keep up with today's stuff. I will enjoy it, but I get lost. Cheyenne, my soda pop's now in my head. How fucking dare you? My little soda pop. Yeah, I know you love me. All right. Stuff. See, it's just a little guy. Just a little guy. I sell these for $18. And they go. So I had like an existential crisis last week. Did bodybuilding with a friend, and I was doing admin. You just had an ADHD mom moment. What'd you do? And I was working on my admin stuff, and I went ahead and planned out my calendar with everything that I wanted to do. Most of my stuff has been confirmed of the markets that I want to do. And then there's still some that have not opened their applications or I haven't heard back from yet. And I plugged it all into my spreadsheet for my expenses because, I track the cost, the mileage, any parking fees, because those are all business expenses. Y'all, I had a panic of the, why the fuck am I doing this? I'll pull it up so y'all can panic with me. Although I've kind of worked through it. And yesterday things happened that really grounded me in a good way. So if I do everything that I want to this year, I'm missing one. Missing 2, actually. That'll be 48 markets for the year. $48 markets. If I do everything that I want to do through the end of the year. Wait. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that counts that 3-day market as one market. And if I get to the Ren Fair, that 2-day market as one market. Y'all, last year I did 21 markets. Or was it 22? Hold on. Pulling it up. My little soda pop. Fuck you, Cheyenne. Fuck you. In the most affectionate. Yeah, last year I did 21 markets. And as of right now, I have completed 21 markets. So I'm definitely on the road to beating last year's record. I've currently tied with it. Hi, Kimberly. He was making dinner, then gave the kids the food, then went to clean it up, and then stepped on a toy, started cleaning up, then while putting toys back on the floor, so started cleaning up. Very ADHD mom. While past dinner, then finished cleaning that up, and then went back to in toys and floor and forgot I wanted a drink. Cheyenne, hydration check. Go get a drink. Everyone, hydration check. And what song's in your head? Guess what? It's Soda Pop for me. Thank you, Cheyenne. I think of all the songs on the playlist, well, that 2 idol groups do. The other 3 on there, I'm just like, I don't count those. I think that might be my least favorite of all of them. My favorite is definitely What It Feels Like, followed by Your Idol. Then Golden, This Is How It's Done, and Takedown. Thank you. I'm also apparently nuts. Buy you a boat. Taxes afterwards. No. Mm-mm. No. All right, we need eyeballs now. For these quick market makes from Handmade by Nicole, I just use basic eyeballs, black safety eyes. Oh, wait, no, that's a song title because I'm an idiot. You're amazing. Yes, and buy me a vote. Cheyenne, what's in your head? Or is it still soda pop? You've got a soda pop. Where are the eyes? 12 and 13. It always feels like the eyes are too low. But then once you stuff the head and close it up, it seems fine. Wrong spot, Jay. That's better. All right, I'll be your soda pop, Cheyenne. It's fine. You can be my idol. I've given you my heart, you hear from my soul. Joke's on you, I'm a ginger. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think after I'm done with this one, well, hello. Wait, did we do the right number? That doesn't look right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. No, that's right. Yeah, I bet you will, Cheyenne. Not me watching chat to see if they heard that. All right, I think we're good. Freaking. And what's really surprising, that movie, Harper doesn't like rewatching movies, but she wants to rewatch that one. So I'm like, all right, bet. I may have watched it twice at this point. Once on my own and then once with her. It was a cough. All right, take a shot. As I get through this one, I will take mine. We are on water. I finished the tea, which means I get to get into the coffee next. Stir, 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 stir. And I got this cup from Thorn and Thistle, which is a local vendor. Yum. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, cut and close. We'll finish stuffing too. I am covered in lint and I don't care. Oh, going back to work tomorrow. Definitely have to get back into that grind. Thankfully, it's a 3-day workday, but June 30th is the last day of our fiscal year. So I get to see what shenaniganery my crew has left for me. It never fails that someone has a last minute thing and I get to be the bearer of bad news going, fuck you. You can rewatch a few small movies. Yeah, I have a handful of comfort ones. I know for me, I know what's going to happen, so there's no question about it, and I've enjoyed it. So is head closed. Rude. But in the best way possible. All right, once I've woven in the ends, I've got to add the antenna, and then we will be done. But hey, in the meantime, in true Agent of Chaos fashion here, let's talk about some current events, shall we? I love that you just throw the little devil face up in there. So, I know that this month has a lot of holidays in it, and it's like National Military Appreciation Month, things like that. But it is most significant to me as Pride Month. And Pride goes hand in hand with protests. And as you know, I do like to bury things into my lives to help people out. So this time, talking about protests, we are going to cover tear gas. So there's a lot of things out there that say like, oh, milk, baby shampoo, blah, blah, blah. No, it's water soluble. So let's go over how to protect yourself from it. And trying to stab into this head is not working. Hello? I feel like I'm lobotomizing him. So, when it comes to tear gas, if you are exposed to it, you need to try to get as much of it off of you as possible, or really in prefacing it, protect your skin as much as possible. Have as much of your skin covered as you can. Protective eyewear, not shadow-resistant goggles, some sort of face mask, both for your health and for your identity. Avoid contact lenses, because if that gets under there, you're just kind of fucked. And same thing for makeup, too, that can trap it in there. Bring water in a plastic bottle that has a squirt top. That way you can flush your eyes and whatnot. If you are exposed to it, seek higher ground, because it does tend to settle. And then walk, don't run unless you absolutely have to, because running will force more inhalation, therefore you'll have more exposure. Those are my top facts about dealing with tear gas. Enjoy. Do with that what you will. Have fun. Go crazy. 5. Okay. These little antennae are baubles, basically, on a chain, which I never thought would work until I did it. And I'm like, okay, that's a thing. I think it's a slip stitching down the chain that really helps it. Oh, it was really amusing. Those of you who did vote on the Instagram poll, majority of y'all said all of the above. I think only one person was like, test the limits of the bladder. I'm like, you must not be on my live so much. That's fine. We do all of it. All of it. Just, where's my where my scissors are? And they're literally right in front of me. I have also considered collaborating with some local vendors on my lives and having someone here with me every so often to do a live craft and chat. And we can take y'all's questions. We can talk about their business, what they do, what it's like vending here for that, how their business has grown, what they have done and learned. I was wondering what y'all would think about that. Is that something you'll be interested in doing a live, or is that just something I should stick as a video and let it be a special interview video or something like that? Cheyenne, I have other plans for you when you come down to visit. You would be interested. Okay. I like that idea. So we're probably going to go past the normal hour if we want to get into the Legos. But I am going to reevaluate how I'm feeling. Because, again, yesterday was a long day. Basically, we left the house about 7:30, and we didn't get back home until 7. And then I still had to, you know, unpack, unload, and everything. Ooh, you'd be interested. Of course you would. I already have someone lined up for the very first one. We've just got to get our schedules in order. It would probably, knowing them and what schedules they usually hold, it wouldn't be a Sunday. We'd have to do a different day. So it'd be like a surprise or a bonus live. Actually, I'm really tired. We may call it quits after this one, guys. Oof, I lost a lot of y'all with that info drop. That's okay. Surprised 160 days into the regime didn't chase y'all off. But I do what I do. Hello? Get in the hole. Even though I'm drinking coffee, I'm getting tired. Yeah, we're going to call it quits after this one. It would be a 1 hour live. Almost there. Yeah. I think so too. But it's not for all people, apparently, and that's fine. No hate to them. What was it? A Southern saying I like to use that catches a lot of people off guard, and I'm like, yes, that's right, is don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. Ooh, that was very thick. I have so many videos filmed and just sitting in my editor because I don't want to edit them, but I definitely need to. My little soda pop. All right, tucking in the ends. And then we will have our beautiful, glorious ilium. Next time we'll lead with the Legos. There we go. A cute little alien that I cannot keep in stock. Handmade by Nicole is the designer for this pattern. If you are interested, the link is in my description. And she currently has a 35% off sale running. I think it ends today. But she has tons of these tiny Get Prep family patterns. I also cannot keep her spiders in stock. Spiders were my biggest seller yesterday, by the way. All 15 of the pride flags sold out. I think I might have like 2 spiders left over. And I had 30 or something to begin with. 25. I had 25. So, yeah. Next one, we'll do Legos first. Influence. That's right. Run. Run, don't walk. As long as you're not running with anything sharp and pointy. Also, the link in my bio also contains, or in my bio, God dang it, gum and gee whiz. In my description box is a link for the coffee that I used today as well. They ship in the US only, I think. 4 different flavors of syrups, a concentrate, and a bunch of other things. I've actually grabbed them and done anime plushies. Anime themed coffee to go cup plushies specifically. So that's fun. My brain has completely spaced out, Cheyenne. Why not what? I have forgotten what I said that would have caused you to say that. Oh, yeah, that. No. Cheyenne, because you are so incredibly graceful, you may not run with sharp things. Thank you, Kimberly. All right. Words. I have more stuff to share, but I will hold on to that for the next one. And I actually have two different Lego kits. I have a flower one that my wife bought me, and then I have the bamboo one from Ghost. And I think for the next one, I'll let y'all vote at the beginning to see which one you want to do. But for now, we're going to end this at just under an hour. It's so good to be back, and I can't wait to get some more videos up. And I plan on being live again next Sunday. The 13th, though, might be a very short one. Again, like this, probably just under an hour, because I will have a double market the night before, the day before. Yeah. So if you haven't already, go watch K-Pop Demon Hunter on Netflix and have those earworms in your head for the rest of the week, and we can talk about it next week. Good night, y'all. Oh, where did I put my mouse? Bye.